Alright guys, the website I chose today is called Socrative. It is an online Kahoot type quizzing platform, and this is the main page, and if you just scroll to the bottom it kind of takes you step by step, all the things it does. So you have these activities, you can do quizzes or this thing called a space race, which is basically if you put a bunch of questions on the board and your students can make teams and see who can answer the fastest. The really cool thing about Socrative is that it shows your students' scores overall throughout the semester or the year, however long you're teaching your class. So you can see if they've improved, you can see what tests they did better or worse on, and then you can share that with them to help the students learn as well. You can make multiple different rooms for your multiple different classes. So when the student pulls out their phone, they can, or their tablet or computer, they can download the app, and you just tell them the class code and they punch it in, and then the quiz or activity that you have up on your page will start working. And then these are the scores that you can see at the end of the semester, at the end of the quiz, whatever you guys are doing. So if you scroll up, I signed up as a teacher, and this is the page it'll take you to. If you want to do a quiz, I made one myself, but it also just comes pre-made with an example one that you can do. So you would just basically click that quiz and hit next, and you can choose to have instant feedback so you can see what the students are answering right when they answer it, and it'll come up with their names. And then if you hit start, then the quiz will start showing up on the students' phones, and as they start answering questions, it'll show up true or false, or say what their score is for that session. And then if you come here, you'll see all the quizzes people have done. So these are just the two I did for myself. And you can also do exit ticket quizzes, which basically means they have to pass a quiz to finish their lesson or to go home or to be done with the lesson. So it's pretty cool. You can pay for a more expensive one that has more perks, but the basic one works for just like basic level teaching. And then the tool that I tried was called Grammarly, and I have seen ads for it, but I've never actually tried it. So I decided it's supposed to read your paper and tell you different edits you should do, check your grammar, give you word suggestions. So I just loaded one of the papers that I had recently started working on here, and you can see it's checking up here in the corner, and it's seeing how many alerts. This is a really rough draft, so it's just a good way to see where I'm at before I start editing. And so then you can basically click on it, and you can look at the dictionary or just dismiss it as a mistake on Grammarly. But it's a pretty cool tool, and I'm excited to use it on the rest of my papers. And that is it.